Hello lovely people, welcome to the Geek. I am Penge and it's time for a little bit more Farm Manager 2018. Of course it is, because here is the farm. We are attempting to complete the an old school scenario, which means we are not allowed access to any kind of farm machines. Indeed, the button is greyed out, the machine market is greyed out, so we've got ourselves no tractors and no trailers and no seed drills and no ploughs and cultivators and all that stuff. It's all got to be done by hand. And we're doing okay. We're doing okay. We've got more money than we started with, which is always a good sign. It's always a good thing. So we started with 64 grand, I think. So we're up on that, which is no bad thing. That's pretty good. And yeah, we've added sort of this bit down here, if you like. We've added this little bit down here. So we've got ourselves some sheep down here. We've got ourselves a little bit of manure storage, a new field, which we'll come to shortly. And we've got the little sort of the obligatory now bee section, the bee quarter, where we've got ourselves some beekeeper little cottage things and a couple of fields here, buckwheat and colza, and they are making honey, and they're making a lot of honey as well. It's very, very good. And we've got quite a bit in reserve as well. We've got quite a bit in reserve. And yeah, this orchard here, the apples have done their thing. They actually give us a fairly big financial boost, if I'm completely honest. Let's just press tab to do that. So today's plan is we need to get this field done here. This field here is going to be raspberries, and that's what we're going to do. Put raspberries into this field, and we want to get that in really as quick as possible, as fast as we can, so we can maybe, I mean, yeah, right, it's August now, maybe get a crop out of that before the end of the year. That'd be very, very good. And it's another suggestion has come through on the comments on the first video. Thank you very much. That yeah, makes perfect sense. This grass field here, okay, 9 days left until it actually, you know, the grass is there, so we can harvest it. We'll do that. We'll harvest that. We'll turn this into a normal field as well. We'll get rid of the grass. We'll dig up all the grass. And there's grass everywhere. Look, there's grass just here. I can see it. It's green. So yeah, we'll get rid of the grass in there, and we'll put raspberries in there as well. I think we'll have 2 raspberry fields, because raspberries are super profitable. They make super monies, and it's very, very good. Oh, hang on. Moisture levels, yeah, not great. Everyone's working on this field at the minute. If you could hurry up on the field, that'd be tremendous. That'd be really good. Where is everybody? Where are you all? Have you all gone home to bed? Can you all, you know, chop? Zachary James, come on. Do some whatever I've told you to do. Ploughing? Yes, do some ploughing. Plough quicker. Plough quicker, my good sirs and madams. There we go. Lots of ploughing. You've done those bits already. Stop redoing bits you've already ploughed. Stop reploughing. There's no need to replough. Okay, so yeah, we're getting that done. Another comment was made. It was a comment or possibly in the Discord or something that said they like the fact that last time out I was going, why is no one using my arbour? I've built this lovely arbour here. It's got comfy seats and it's lovely, and you know, it's got a nice roof and whatever. It's beautiful round here. But yeah, I failed to take into account the fact that on the other side of the wall next to them is a big old pile of manure. I mean, okay, maybe it's not the biggest pile of manure. How much is it? 212 still, it's enough. 212 kilograms of manure. I'm not sure in hindsight now. I would actually like to sit and relax next to 212 kilograms of manure. I don't know if that's my bag. Okay, let's water these. Now, part of me is tempted to put the irrigation system on these little fields here, just so I don't have to bother. But it takes so little time. It takes hardly any time to just do these. It takes, what, I don't know, a minute in game time, maybe a day possibly of sort of game time, a minute of real world time. So yeah, look, I think they're just going to go fly through and get it done. That's going to get it finished. Pretty much done already. Look, there we go. And I think they're done. Splendid. Right, okay, so that's that done. There we go. They're watered. Now, what can we do now then? I think we need to get that done. We need to get these in as quick as we can. So have we got all the people? 3 people. Why are there not 4? Where is the 4th person? Where is person number 4? Hello? Where are they? I thought we had 4 people. Oh, we have. I don't know what was going on there. Okay, great, fine, whatever. Do the thing, please. We could do with the inseminators for these guys. Certainly the cow inseminator. That'd be really useful. Because 2 cows is producing an okay amount of milk. And actually, in hindsight, we may want to sell that milk, because it probably will go off. 20th of the 8th and the 21st of the 8th. Yeah, okay. Well, 813 for that's no bad thing. And 336, so that's not bad. Sheep's wool, yep. Manure, I don't think we need the manure at the minute. I mean, it's just not really worth it. 46, we might as well sell it. That'll do. Might as well get rid of it. Right, colza honey is selling. Do you know what? That's okay. That is an okay price. I'm selling it. I'm going for it. Buckwheat honey. Oh, yes. Okay, yep, that's selling for a very high price. Sell, sell, sell. Multiflower is lower than I would like. 1808. So I think it can get over 18.5. When it gets over 18.5 units, we shall go forth and sell all that. So we've still got sort of money in reserve, if you like. And if we sold all those apples, we could get ourselves another 2.5 grand. How many have we got? 1,240. Okay, well, let's sell another 700. Let's sell 700 kilograms of apples for 1.5 grand. Sell. So we're making quite a nice bit of money. Quite a nice bit of money. Now, I was pondering at the end of the last part about whether to take out a loan. So I was thinking, a loan would be useful. There we go. That's going to be handy. That'll give us a boost. But then, yeah, I don't know. I don't know whether to take out a loan or not. I'm not entirely sure. Because it feels a little bit cheaty, almost. Because this challenge is like, you have to raise a million, and you're not allowed to use machinery. We're not going to use machinery, that's fine. But then it just seems a bit of a cheaty thing to get, say, a fifth of our goal. So get 200 grand, which is the max amount of loan I think we can get off the first training level. Just by virtue of, so that's 20% of our way toward our goal, just by virtue of a loan. Seems a bit cheaty. So I'm wondering if we can indeed do this without taking a loan. Or, if we do take a loan, maybe take out a small one that we can pay back quicker. My animal's ready for breeding. It's both of them. Oh, happy days. Yes, we'll have more sheep. But more excitingly, yes, we'll have more cows. So 1,820. So a little bit of an outlay, but we'll get ourselves 2 more cows. 2 more cows is good. We get a lot more milk. And the grass is indeed ready. The grass is ready. Now, the soil moisture is coming down. The crop quality is coming down. Don't really care. We could do with them doing this quickly, though, couldn't we? Oh, and this is where the problem with this is being highlighted. We could do with more people. That's what we could do with. More actual people to go and do some stuff. Maybe we could build a house just here. In fact, yeah, that's what we want this for, isn't it? So this thing we're training with now is reducing the price of our buildings. It's reducing the price of buildings by 10%, I think it was. So currently, if we go to build one of those, it's going to cost us 30 grand for a house for permanent employees. If I wait a bit, we could fit one just there quite nicely, couldn't we? If I wait for a little while, then we could get our house just there, employ ourselves some more people to go and look after all these things, and then that would be, even if we employed 4 people, that's still going to help. Because everything's going to take a long, long time, but we want that in first. But that building will then cost 27 grand, which is very, very nice. That saves us 3,000 of your monies. And that's not much there, but when we start building the big boy buildings, when we start building things like this, the milk processing plant and the slaughterhouses and the food factories and all that kind of stuff, that is where that's going to come into its own and save us quite a bit of cash. Okay. The buckwheat's ready. Oh, well, that's nice, isn't it? The buckwheat's all ready and lovely. Colesfield could do with watering. Do you know what? Go and do that quick. Go and water that field really, really fast. If you could be so kind. Just go and do it really quick. I mean, it's really tiny. The field is minuscule. And also, whilst you're doing that, let's just get ourselves a well. Oh, we're not allowed a pump. We're not even allowed a pump. Unavailable in the current scenario. We're not allowed a pump. A pump is evil technology. Okie dokie. Right, let's just pop a well just there as well, just so they can... don't have to walk. I don't know where the nearest well would be. Just there. If they're watering this field, they can just go to just there. That's absolutely fine. Right, just here. Fertilise this field. Oh, no. You have enough resources. Oh, good. I thought it was going to say, you haven't got enough resources. I was like, oh, okay, that's fine. Right, get that done. Go, 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 go. Absolutely fly forth. Yes, I've picked up all the manure from here. There's probably not a lot in there now. 47 and a bit kilograms of lovely manure. Yay! We've got ourselves 4 cows. Jolly exciting times. Very, very good. 4 cows is good. I'm happy with that. I like the 4 cows. That's good. And lots of sheep. And they're producing milk and wool and all that kind of stuff. Right, okay. That's finished. Pause time and just see what we can get next. Price of land 10%, don't need that. I don't think we're ever going to need that. Machine durability, we haven't got any machines. This thing takes a year, so we're not going to be doing that. Reducing bills could be useful. Strength of employees is appealing. Reduces the price of buildings by 20%. Yeah, now that is interesting. That is of interest. I quite like that. Increase the minimum price of products and crops by 20%. That's also very appealing. The maximum price, yeah, okay, by 5%, that's good. Loans, grants, wind farm, not bother about wind farm buildings. Speed of strength regeneration for permanent employees might also be quite useful. That might be quite good. The only thing is, it's all time. It's all taking up lots of time. I want them all now. Now. Okay, I think, let's go for one of these two. Increases the minimum price of products and crops or reduces the price of buildings. Let's go for this one. Minimum price of products and crops by 20%. 6,714 days. Get that done. Thank you very much. How are you guys doing on the field? You're taking a little while to get it done. And also this field here and this field here, I'm going to invest in the irrigation system. In fact, do you know what? Should we just do it now? I don't know how it works, but yeah, I mean, that, you know, the moisture of that field is coming down. I imagine the irrigation system will stay on that field no matter what's in it. Now, I've never used this before. I've never used this before because this is a new feature they've added not that long ago. So if we put the irrigation system on, I don't know what it looks like. So here we go, 8,510 monies for that field. Now, like a minute, it's got grass, yes. They'll have raspberries in soon enough, and that'll be very, very handy. So we never have to bother watering that field. So yeah, how about then we press this button and see what happens. Here we go. This is a big outlay. This is over 10% of our money is on this field. But do you know what? It's probably going to be worth it in the long run. Let's press the button. Okay. Absolutely nothing visually happens. I thought that might be a pump or a pipe or some indication that there is water being applied to this field. But no. No, there is not. This field as well. Let's do that. Any indication? No. Absolutely nothing. Not a sausage. Oh, well, that's a shame. I know in the greenhouses, if you build a thing in the greenhouses, an irrigation system type approach, it shows you can see it inside the greenhouse. There's like a little sort of box in the corner. So presumably, you know, that's doing the irrigating. But no, not so on the fields. Okie doke. Well, there we go, though. We don't have to water those two fields ever again. And that's quite cool. I quite like that approach. Right, sheep's milk. We've not got that much sheep's milk. But you know what? It's making us £1,000. That's absolutely fine. Cow's milk, we've got loads. And it's making us £1,500. Beautiful. Okay, well, there we go. That's paying back some of the stuff there. Right, okay. Hurry time on. Soil moisture. Yeah, there we go. Look. The soil moisture of those fields is done. And that's just tremendous. We don't need to bother watering those fields again. Do you know what? I might just put it on these as well. Just for the sake of it. £1,000, £2,000. There we go. We'll make that. We'll make that up in some other things. And this as well. Oh, no, maybe not that. That's 11,000. That's quite... Maybe that's for later on. That's quite expensive. Right. So they've nearly fertilised this field. They've nearly finished, which is tremendous news. Now, another thing I wanted to get done, although I don't know if we'll be able to do it, I wanted to get another orchard in. Because I suspect we're going to be playing well into 2019. Probably this point in 2019. And if we have another orchard, or maybe even 2 orchards, and we plant them now, or certainly before winter, and get the get the stuff in, get the seeds in, or the trees, saplings, whatever they are, and then next year they will come to fruition, and it should be very, very lovely indeed. That'll be good. So maybe we set out a couple of fields, maybe across the road. Maybe across the road here. That might be a good idea. Right, okay, that field is good. Let's go to here then. Now, I should have done this earlier, really, shouldn't I? Raspberry bushes. Now, this thing here. Hang on, pause time. 313 units of raspberry bush. How much is that going to set me back? Because I don't know. It doesn't tell you on that screen. It goes, yeah, buy it. It's fine. 313. Oh, goodness me. That's expensive. $7,500. Do you know what? Okay, fine. I'll bite the bullet. I'll go for it. Let's do it. Raspberry bush. Buy all of that. Say goodbye to a massive chunk of our cash. And then we want those to be delivered, ideally. And then we want, so we want the raspberry bushes in. And then they can plant those. And that won't take that long, I don't imagine. Planting them won't take that long. And then I think we do this field. Then we turn this into a raspberry field. Now, by that point, do we want to get another building in? Do we want to get another house in for the employees and get them to do stuff? Do you know what? I don't think we do, because it's going to be autumn soon and then winter. And over winter, there's going to be nothing for them to do. There's going to be 4 employees who are very, very capable of going and working on the greenhouses. So there's going to be not much to do over the winter, to be perfectly honest. Oh, the wages are coming out. Stop paying people wages. Don't do that. Maybe just have a month off wages. Yeah, okay, it's a special initiative. So, yeah, what is that? What is that? Why are you wandering around up there? Why are you wandering around the orchard? What did you just put in the... What did you just do? Did you just go for a whittle up a tree? Is that what you did? I saw you. Okay, right, I've been a bit distracted. Possibly should plant these bushes, shouldn't I? Raspberry bushes. Yes, everybody pile in raspberry bushes, please. Come on, let's get that finished. Get that done. Get grass out this field. Now, where are we going to put those orchards then? While they're working on that, if we put it at sort of quick-ish speed... Where should we put the orchards? Yeah, let's put them down here. I think we put them across the road for now. So let's put a sort of thing there. Now, I don't think we'll be able to have a big, like a giant field. I don't think... Yeah, that's excessive. That's too big. That is too big. And that's... How big is that? 50 by 50. What if we had a 25 by 25 pairing of fields? So, no, not that way. Like that. So 2 of those, a couple of orchards, exactly like that. Or maybe 4 orchards. I'm just thinking that one big field is going to be quite hard to maintain. It's going to be quite hard to keep watered and fertilised and whatever else. So yeah, if we go for that, if we go for a little field like so, and then build road systems around the edge like that. And can we have the thing there? No, it's got to be like that. Bit of a gap. Do you know what? That's really annoying. That's really irritating. Oh, can I not put that? Do you know what? Do you know what? I know I just wasted some money on it, but I don't care. I don't care. I can't have that stupid little... I can't have a little gap around the edge. 28 by 28 it is, everybody. So that's 28 by another 28. Yeah, hang on. I don't trust that road. I don't trust that. I'm going to put that up like that, and then we're going to just fill that gap in. If it's 28 by 28, then bargain. Yay! 28 by 28. Brilliant. Wasted a bit of money there. Never mind. Never mind. We can get that back through some of that multi-flower honey that we've got. Also, hang on. Hang on. Let's just check. Let's very quickly check. Check. Sheep's milk. Yep. Sell. But more importantly, cow milk. We've got loads of it. Sell that. 1.5 grand. Beautiful. Okay, these fields here. Ah, have they done that? Yes. Okay, beautiful. Right, now everybody pile into here. Harvest that as quick as you can, please. These fields are still looking good. The bees are still out and about because it's above 10 degrees. That is tremendous news. Okay, so they need to do that. These fields here need thingamabobs on them. Hang on, scarecrows. Yeah, 1 scarecrow. 2 scarecrows and a 5th scarecrow in that one as well. There we go. Right, sales training 2 is done. So now when we sell things, possibly should have held off selling that stuff, but never mind. It'll be a little bit more profitable, which is lovely. So that's good news. Now, what training do we want to go for now? What training do we want to go for? Now, the strength of employees. 2 grand, 7 days. Get them a bit stronger. Get them out there doing more work. They'll get stuff done quicker. And then possibly get the strength regeneration thing as well. Or do we go for the price of buildings? Price of buildings reduced. We could do that. I think we do this first. 7 days. It's nice and quick. It's nice and fast. We'll get that done. That's going to be done in 85 days. What's that? Nearly 3 months. Yeah, I don't think those raspberries will be ready in 3 months. That is a shame. Yeah, all right. Yeah, we'll call the inseminator. We'll get some more sheep in. Why not? These fields here, I don't know if we have to plough and cultivate and such like orchards. We'll have to fertilise the ground. That's fine. But here, obviously, we'd be ploughing the ground because we're going to put lots and lots and lots of plants in. There's lots of things in the ground just here. Lots of individual grass plants. Whereas over here, there's going to be individual trees. I don't know if we need to plough and cultivate the ground for that to be a good thing. I'm not entirely sure. Also, we could just irrigate those as well, couldn't we? Just treat ourselves and irrigate. Certainly at least one of them. I mean, everything else, that's tremendous. It's just irrigated. I don't have to bother about watering the fields ever again. That's lovely. That saves a lot of time. I mean, it does beg the question, how are they irrigating them? If they're using some sort of machine, surely I shouldn't be allowed. Because I'm not allowed machines. Although, to be fair, then I am allowed a giant factory. I'm allowed a massive factory, but I'm not allowed a tractor. So, yeah, there's some weird sort of illogicalness going on about that. But okie doke. Okay. Nothing much to do right now, except wait for this grass field to be done. Because I've only got 4 employees, and they're working on the grass field. So, I shall sit back. I shall have a brew. In fact, we'll probably come back when this training's done anyway. But I'll have a little cup of tea, a little sip of my tea, and then we'll come back. Oh, and I failed a contract, apparently. Yay. Oh, it was a Colza one. Yeah, never mind. Whatever. So, yeah, tea. Come back when the training's done. Training is finished. Let's take a look at what we can do now. I quite like the idea of the strength regeneration one. Where's that? 14 days, 4 grand. Speed of strength regeneration for permanent employees, 15%. I think that's probably worth doing. 4 grand. So it's not that much, and 15% increase in their speed regeneration. So they're stronger anyway. We've improved their strength, made them stronger by virtue of the other training. So now if we can get them quicker, sort of, regenerating their strength back up once they go back to their house, that means they're out and about doing more work and that kind of stuff. Because we need basically all of these improvements as much as we can, because we've got no machines to do things. So we need more people out and about. So yeah, let's do that. let's get that done. That's 14 days. To be fair, those 14 days are probably going to fly by. They'll still be doing this grass field in 14 days. And the training is indeed complete. I never noticed before it was workshop for the ergonomic arrangement of rooms. So yeah, basically a bit of feng shui, or feng shui, how we pronounce it. And yeah, they recover a little bit quicker. They're still working on this field. The grass field, I mean, it's nearly complete. It's nearly done. But it took them over 2 weeks. 2 weeks by hand to do a grass field. I sincerely think that possibly the idea that that farm machinery is wrong is a little bit of a silly idea, to be honest. Because that took a heck of a long time. Okay, so hopefully all these people can come back. Yes, you're finished now. You don't need to collect any more bales. It's done. Please consider it finished. You're not working on that anymore. Animals ready for breeding. Ah, it's always the sheep, isn't it? It's always the sheep. Right, is that done? Yes. Okay, right. Pause. Now, we need to get this done. We need to get one of these fields done. At least one. If only because when it gets to winter, this ground will all go hard and we can't plant anything in it. So let's fertilise one of these fields. I don't think we need to plough them. I don't think we need to cultivate them if it's an orchard. I don't think it matters that much. As long as the ground is kept moist and it's fertile, I think it's fine. So let's do this. Now, the other thing is this field is quite big. I have enough resources. Oh, absolutely loads of resources. Okay, so yeah, let's do that. Yes, please. Rush time on. The only thing is that's quite far away. They're going to have to go all the way to there, come all the way down here. And if they need a break, they're going to have to go all the way back up there, which is a little bit tedious, isn't it, to be honest? Okay, but they're slowly fertilising that field. That's fine. They'll get that done, hopefully. Hopefully, it'll be sort of mid-fall time, possibly. And then what we're going to do is we're going to use this field here to determine how much stuff we need. So what do we want to put in there? In fact, let's insects on the field. Which field? Oh, no, they're all doing this. They're all doing this. Okay, hurry up and do this, please. Right, let's just very quickly... No, I didn't want to press that button. Let's quickly look at this. So, market. What if we wanted to sell... Right, pears. So, pears... Yeah, not particularly good in price. Okay, hang on. Clear that. Clear that. Go to foliages, which I believe is the output, is it? So, apples... Yeah, not worth a lot. Cherries are worth quite a lot. And pears are worth more. So yeah, definitely. Let's put pears in. I think we sort of knew we were going to put pears in anyway. But okie doke. So we'll do that. We'll go to here. We shall choose pear saplings. Now 24 units. That can't be that expensive. He says, terrified to press the button. I'm going to buy 24 units. Oh, absolutely nothing. Okay, beautiful. Animals ready for breeding. It's got to be the cows. Yes. Okay, I'll go with you on that. I'll go with you on that. Yes, we'll do that. Also, we want to sell, not foliages. I want to sell the milk, sheep's milk. Sell that for a bit of monies. That probably paid off our pear saplings. Sell the wool and sell the cow's milk. For wow, the cow's milk's selling very well. Buckwheat honey. Quite a lot of that. It's not at a great price. Coles, the colza price have tumbled. Multiflower honey price went up and come back down again. Do you know what? That doesn't really matter so much. We can still keep that. That's fine. Could you please hurry up and do this field? This is what I mean. Look, the house where they recover is so far away. It's all the way up here. So they have to go all the way up there to recover and then come all the way back down here again to keep fertilising that field. Can you hurry up, please? We really need that field finished. Yep, you're all chilling out. You're all relaxing. That's fine. Chilling out, maxing, relaxing. That's cool. Right, okay. Here, we need this done. We need you to spray this field. Insects are on the field. It's killing our crop quality. And in whatever it is, 52 days, I want to get some decent money out of that. So if you could, sort that out, please. That'd be lovely. Thank you. Got to be nearly finished. Come on. Come on. Nearly finished. Nearly done. And boom. Okay, good. Thank you. Right. Now your job is to go to here and spray it with anti-insect spray. Yay. There we go. Splendid. Right. Get that done, and then we're going to come back here and put pear trees in the ground. Yeah, it's not ploughed, it's not cultivated. I don't think that matters. As long as the soil moisture is kept up, yeah. As long as the soil moisture is kept up, I think we'll be fine. I was just wondering where to spend 7,840 on the irrigation system. Do I want to spend 7,840 on the irrigation system for that? Possibly not now. Maybe when it comes round to next year, we might want to. We might have a bit more money then, but not right now. Okay, is that done? Is that done? Yay! I don't know how we can improve the crop quality any more. I don't know how we can make that higher. We've ploughed it, we've cultivated it, it's been watered permanently, and the soil fertility is absolutely as high as it could be. Yet the crop quality is a bit low. I don't really know how we can improve that, but okie doke, there we go, that's fine. 10 degrees C in October. The bees might have come back out. The bees might have poked their head back out of their hives to do one last bit of being. So, okay, let's get this in. Let's get the pear saplings in. I don't imagine this is going to take that long. I don't imagine this is going to take very long at all to do. So, yeah, let's watch what they do. They're going to get the saplings out of there. So they're all carrying trees, essentially. I mean, how many trees can a person carry? 1, 2, 3. 3! They can carry 3 each. Oh, the time they took them to do that is absolutely nothing. Could we get this in as well? Maybe we could do this. Maybe we could do this. I mean, I know I was going to obliterate that grass field and put raspberries in that. That's fine. We'll do that in a bit. But yeah, that didn't take very long at all. Have they all gone for a sit down? You're going for a little lie down after planting 3 trees? Oh, come on. Come on, you lot. Get on with it. Training-wise, what do we want to do with the training? Strength of employees by 20%. Let's do that. Let's get that one done. And then maybe the price... Oh, no, actually, let's get the price of buildings down. Price of buildings by 20%. Because I do kind of want to get some more buildings done. So, yeah, let's do that. Let's drop the price of our buildings. And cheaper buildings forms part of the plan that we had to get us through winter. So we could build ourselves one of the milk processing plants kind of up here. Now, I realise we don't have quite the amount of honey we need for that right now. Although we do have quite a big bit of honey. Got quite a lot of honey we could sell off. That milk we could sell. And hopefully we'll get a crop of raspberries out of this as well in, whatever, 43 days. So we could get some raspberries out of that, which would be quite nice. Obviously, we can sell those for nothing, so they won't really make any difference. But, yes, if we get a milk processing plant in up here, we also need one of those. That's the thing. We need another house for permanent employees. We need to take another house there, possibly. That'd be useful, but it's more expensive. So hopefully this will drop that down. So is it 20% off? So instead of one of those buildings being 30 grand, they'll be 24 grand, possibly. Is that right? 24 grand, which, you know, is eminently more affordable. We could build one of them right now if we wanted, but then we're paying maintenance on it. There'd be no point. But yeah, we could do that if we wanted. But that's going to see us through the winter, hence the training to get the building prices down. Now, can we do this as well now, really quick? Let's just irrigate. Let's fertilise this field as quick as we can. Yes, you 4. Absolutely. Rock on and go forth. Do this. Just as soon as I've issued them a command, fungus appears on my field. Oh, it's one of those fields that we can't do anything with anyway. Oh, okay. No, that's fine. We don't care about that. That's fine. Do you know what as well? After they've done these fields here, after they've done this orchard, yeah, the crop quality is still not as high as I would like, to be honest. But never mind. Never mind. I'm sure it's fine. I'm sure it'll be absolutely fine. Maybe. Possibly it might be fine. I don't know. But do you know what? For this challenge, I'm not that bothered. It's a bit of a pain. Imagine how long it would have taken them to do that by hand. Imagine how long it would have taken. It would have still been there now. Faffing about, ploughing it, and then cultivating it and all that kind of stuff. So, yeah, I'm not that bothered. If it gets us some stuff out of it, that's absolutely fine. Yeah, it's only half crop quality. That's not as much as I would like, but never mind. Yeah, these fields here, we'll get these out as well. We'll get those out and done as soon as they finish this down here, which they are taking a little while to do, to be perfectly honest. But okay, right, well, let's come back when they finish doing this. Okay, they have finished doing that. That's been fertilised. So in here, well, we've got apples up at the top. This is going to be pears, so why not just go the hog? Let's just put cherries in the other one. So cherry saplings, 24 units of those. I don't imagine that's very expensive. Nope, hardly at all. That's lovely. And whilst they're being delivered, it's now 9 degrees C. I imagine the temperature's only going to get colder as we go along. So let's start harvesting some of these. So yeah, temperature's down to 7. So let's just do these. This won't take long at all. Yep, 2 people on that field. 2 people on that field. Just get that done. That won't take very long at all. And also, it's next to their house. So they can go back to the house and rest and come back to work really, really quickly. But I don't imagine that's going to take them very long to do at all. In fact, look, they're at half, not even at half sort of tiredness level, and they've pretty much done it all. So there we go. Now, they do have to sort of roll all this stuff up and get all the good stuff out, don't they? I think they come back and do some more stuff with it, do they? Was that it? You leave it in a sort of unpleasant pile. Oh, no, there you go. Right, now you rake it all together, all the good stuff. There we go. Splendid. And now is that finished? Or do you then go back and do something else? Weather alert. Too low temperature. Okie dokie. We're on it. Okay, yep, you're all doing the stuff. You're still doing the stuff. Are you finished? There we go. And we've got ourselves that sorted. Now we need to do the baling up of things. Do you know what? I think it's more important we get these in now. So let's put these in. Can we do that now? Is that all 4 of you available? Yes. Go and do that really quickly. Just go and do that super fast. Just get these in, and then you can come back and faff about those fields. That doesn't really matter so much. Nothing's gonna happen to those. Yeah, I'll worry about these. Too low temperature. 28 days. I assume that freezes their growing sort of cycle thingy. Oh, that's a shame. I thought we might have been able to... I know, 27 days? No, the time is still sort of ticking down. Okay. Well, maybe we can do that then. Hang on. Where have they all gone? Come on. What? Hang on. You're not in the field at all. Oh, no, you're not. You're having a rest. Of course you are. You're having a little lie down, because you have to have a little lie down before you go and plant some trees. Right. So they can come back and do that. They'll plant the trees, which means next year we will have ourselves apples, pears, and cherries. So next year we're going to get a nice bumper, a bumper orchard crop around, well, maybe not even in a year's time, sort of 9-10 months' time. That's very, very cool. So that's done. That's in, which is tremendous news. It still counts that they're doing stuff on it, but never mind. Okay, fine. And then we just need to do the final work on this. And I think... Is there anyone left to do any work on that? Yep, you two. And anyone left to do any work on that? Just one person. One person is still relaxing, are they? They're still chilling out. Where are you? Where are you, lazy person doing nothing? You! Ela Wheeler. Ela Wheeler! I'd never noticed that your name is Ela Wheeler. That's a good name. Good name, Ela Wheeler. Right, yeah, we'll have that. We'll have that, and you can get that sorted, and that gives us some crops to sell. Right, okay, while we're talking about selling things, let's go through, let's sell some stuff. Do you know what? I know some of our animals can eat buckwheat and colza. I'm not going to bother keeping it. Let's just sell it. Just get rid of it. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. That's fine. I've still got a lot of apples. They're going to go off soon, so we want to make sure that we sell those and don't, waste them. Grass, we've got till ages. Nothing to worry about with the grass. Cow's milk. Yeah, let's sell that for what it's worth. Do you know what, as well? All the manure. 160 monies from the manure. I don't think we're going to be doing any more fields anytime soon because of the time of year, so we'll sell that. We have one pear sapling, do we? A spare pear sapling. Okie doke, there we go. And now the honey. Now, this is going to be intriguing. How much money can we get from this? Oh, not very much. Oh, right, okay, that's fairly high. Sell that. Oh, that was a lovely price. That's a good price. Colza is lower than I would like, 23.63, but we would get 13 grand, and multiflower honey is probably okay. 22 grand from multiflower honey. Do you know what? Let's do it. Let's sell that and sell the colza for 13. Right, we're over 100 grand. This is tremendous. And once that's done, I think we can get ourselves the milk processing plant and a little house for people to go and do working in there, to live in, which is good. Also, those apples, can we just sell them? 780. Oh, it's not even worth selling them right now, is it? I think these do. Yeah, they have some apples, and they don't. Oh, do you know what? They've only got, what, 13 kilos of apples? Oh, yeah, right. Well, let's sell quite a lot of those then. Let's sell a significant portion of those apples. Let's sell 400 kilograms of apples for 630. Why not? Pay somebody's wages for a little bit. This field is ready for harvesting. Do you know what? Should we just go and do that right now? Gives us some grass. And then, yeah, we don't want that field in the future. We can get rid of that field in the future. Right, okay. Blast time forward. Let's get that done. We want this training to be done, and then we might build ourselves some big, exciting buildings. Oh, this could be a problem. The pear field is in a drought kind of status at the minute. The soil moisture is so utterly critically low that it's brought up a little sort of thing here. Oh dear. Do I bite? I'm going to have to bite the bullet and put that in it, aren't I? Because I can't. They're doing that at the minute. All my people are doing this. We probably do need that anyway. Do you know what? I'm just gonna whatever. Let's just do it. Let's put the magic thing in that waters the crops, even though I don't quite know what it is. Where does that bring the crop quality back up to if it's fully sort of watered? Okay, that's not so bad. That's an okay level there. So ploughing and cultivating presumably pushes that up even further. Okay, fine. Well, there we go. That's when we'll have to live with. I assume they've stopped growing. Oh, that's a shame. We didn't get any raspberries out of it. We didn't plant the raspberries in time. Never mind. But you know what? We can possibly get this field done for raspberries. That would be good, wouldn't it? And 2 days until the thing is done. 2 days until the big training's done. That's going to be very, very cool. So we should see a drop in prices. Now we're going to have to work out if we can actually afford to do my plan, or are we going to need to wait and sell some more stuff? So maybe sell some grass or whatever, I don't know. But yeah, the bees are not going to do anything anymore. The bees are not going to be doing anything. I mean, do we sell some sheep? We could sell some sheep. Right, okay. That's finished. We've got ourselves 93 grand. I would like us to get one of these. So, okay, now it's 50 grand. Wow, okay, that's cool. Yeah, I think we definitely can afford it. So 50 grand, pretty much, plus one of those. So that's 74 grand combined to build a house for people to live in, to then work in the big cheese factory, which we are going to also construct. So I think that's a good plan. I think we do that now. I'm very excited. That's very, very cool. So we need to build that over here, I think. Just put it over here. It'll be fine. I'm sure it'll all be fine. Or do we put it across the road? Maybe we put it out the way. Because if these guys... I do have a plan for greenhouses as well. I really want to get a couple of greenhouses in for over winter. We were going to put the greenhouses up here, weren't we? So that might get in the way. But over here, we could always just put the worker house here, pointing, I don't know, toward the road. And then the factory on the road? Yeah, why not? Let's do that. Let's have the worker house just there. Why the heck not? Yay, worker house. And then get ourselves the small. This is the small milk processing plant. Of course it is. Yes, it's tiny. I can barely see it. So, yeah, just there will do. Absolutely. Oh, no, actually, do you know what? Do you know what? Let's have a road going around the side of it. Because I like roads. There we go. Like that. We'll put a road going up along the back of the thing. And that gives us just a bit of, you know, in case a car needs to go around that corner or whatever, it doesn't drive all the way round. So let's get that in as soon as we can. Possibly should have paused time there a little bit, but never mind. There. That'll do. Bosh. Knock some trees down. It's a little bit cheaper than previously we thought. And, yeah, we'll drop that into there. And hooray. And now that can do its thing. There we go. Lovely. And then we can just draw more roads around it. I love roads. Roads good. Yay, roads. And the last bit. Right, okay. So that's all connected up. It's all fine. They're going to start building it. We want to get ourselves some people to work in it kind of as soon as we can. As soon as possible. So I think it's 3 people, isn't it? Now, ideally, we'd have someone with strength and production. There is a good production person there. Stanley Bishop is good at that. But I'd like someone with, yeah, with this. With the strength and production skill. Oh, he's very good. Oh, hang on, there's some very good people. Do you know what? I might sacrifice the strength and production for these people here. That's a very good price. $549 a month for someone with 4 out of 5 skill. And $557 for 5 out of 5 skill. Good grief, that's very good. And $470 for 3 out of 5. I could just train them up. Do you know what? I might just have them right now. I'm not really that bothered about the strength skill for this particular challenge. If I was running this for, if I was playing a full game, I might go and, you know, consider somebody else. But do I get those, or do I try and risk it for someone with the strength skill and the production skill? I don't know. I don't know. I'm very tempted to just get these people in because they're really good. For that price, that's very, very good. Has anyone else got the strength skill and the plant skill? 683. That's quite expensive, isn't it? That's quite expensive. Yeah, 758 for that. But yeah, you're 3 out of 5 for 470. That seems like a very good price. That's a good price. But something in the back of my head is saying, just reload it. Just reload it. Just keep reloading it until you find decent people. Do you know what? I'm going to do that. I've gone out of that. I've done it. I've cast those people aside. Let's see if we can find strength and production skills. Oh, and there we go. They're really expensive. 666. I'm not employing him. He's cursed. Yeah, let's see if we can find some cheaper people. Right. Please hold. This might take quite some time, and I might have just made a really stupid mistake because those people were very good and very affordable. And now I possibly am regretting my decision, but never mind. Never mind. Come on, there must be someone. There must be someone. Right, hang on. Let me just keep doing this until we find some people. I've just realised there's a training thing here. Finding 5% cheaper workers. 1.5 grand. It's going to take 7 days. I think that's probably worth doing right now, because it's going to take a little while for this thing to get constructed anyway. So let's do that. Let's do that. We'll speed time on. This thing is going to be built in, what, a couple of days probably anyway. So we're not wasting too much time on this. So yeah, a couple of days' time that'll be finished. Then we'll hire ourselves some cheaper people. 5% cheaper, which, you know, isn't a lot, but it's better than no % cheaper. And then, yeah, that might sway my decision, because the other people with the multiple skill set, with the strength and the production skills, seem to have, seem to be about sort of 650 up to 750-ish per month. Now, that is good, That means I would be making more stuff in here, I guess. But I don't know. I'd rather just pay a tiny bit less. So if that means we pay a bit less, that's absolutely fine. Right, it's ready. Right, let's set the production up while we're waiting. So we've got ourselves goats, haven't we? So we could make some goat cheese. That makes sense. And I think it was this. The cow cheese is the other sort of most profitable one. Take as much as you like. Take as much as you like. Obviously, there's nobody in there right now, but that's fine. And then, okay, wait 4 days. We'll roll 4 days round. Nothing else particularly going on, I don't think, anyway. So nothing much happening. So in 4 days' time, we shall employ some people. And the training is done, so I should get cheaper workers. Also, it's raining, which is good. Because this thing here, the cherry field, the soil moisture is coming down there as well. And I'm a bit reluctant to shell out nearly 8 grand because that would not leave us looking very healthy in terms of monies. So, yeah, that was looking a bit low on moisture, as was the orchard up here. Oh, no, it's not. The soil moisture, that's fine. It's just the crop qualities come right down. How does that retain any form of moisture? They're still trees. Just because there's no fruit on them, they're still trees. They still need moisture to grow, but okie doke, whatever. That's fine. Just to make sure I've actually sorted those out as well. Yeah, died and died, but we did actually do the stuff on them anyway, so that's fine. Okay, let's employ some people now. So let's have a check. So they're 5% cheaper, which, you know, is okay. So let's see, is there anybody with the production skill and the strength skill? I wouldn't mind at least one. I mean, 3 would be brilliant. All 3 would be tremendous, because that would actually churn out loads of stuff. No, it's just not coming up. It's just not coming up at all. Someone who can drive tractors and do production stuff. Yay. Production and animals. Production and bees. Come on. Come on. These are all the wrong combinations. There. 698. That's very, very expensive. Evie Long. That's quite expensive. But you've got 4 out of 5 and 3 out of 5. So you're pretty good in terms of what you've got set up there. The other person was 666. But I don't think they had 4 out of 5 on theirs. Do you know what? I'm gonna go for Evie Long. Maybe we just go for you. Now, you're 5 out of 5 production skill, 568. You're quite good as well. 0 out of 5, liar. You're no more skilled than I am at working in a factory. Okay, I'm going to go for Evie Long, but she's 5% cheaper as well. No, I'm not. I'm going to keep doing it. I'm going to keep doing this until I find someone that is a little, maybe someone that's around 650. There! 633. Yes, we might have to train you up in the production thing a little bit. Couple of training things. No, but then do I want to do that? Oh, God, I'm so indecisive. Hang on, let me just faff about with this and see what I want to do. There, you'll do. Austin Clark. You have 4 out of 5 production skill and 1 out of 5 for the sort of strength skill. You'll do 645. You are a good starter. So there we go. We've got 1 person. I don't know why I'm dithering around with this quite so much. I just need to get it sort of done. Get it done. Get it finished. Get some cheaper people in now. Maybe, not 0 out of 5 though. Just want to get some people in that, you know, are half decent at doing the production stuff. And then we can do some training to increase the amount that we get out of the production buildings, such as this one. Because that'll be good. We might as well get that done earlier. Because the earlier we do that, the sort of the longer we're going to make profit from it. So, yeah, I want to get this done. 4 out of 5. 505 monies. Evelyn Ross, absolutely welcome aboard. And the last person is not immediately obvious on the list. Let's keep looking. Molly Murphy. Molly Murphy will do just fine. 548 for 4 out of 5 skill. I think that's probably pretty good. So yeah, we'll have you, Molly Murphy. Absolutely. Right, now we can put people in here. You and you and you can all go in there. So one of them with a strength skill, you know, to sort of keep things ticking over. That's absolutely fine. They should start making some nice cheese, which is jolly exciting indeed. Right, we'll clear that. We'll clear apples. And then let's just put in cheese. Let's put in cow cheese. And we need to go back to this. Let's put in cheese. Goat cheese. There we go. So we should be making those things there. The only thing I might want as well is another little storage area over here, because they're going to have to then transport that all the way to over there, which is not terribly far. But again, it's taking them away from actually getting on with their jobs. But there we go. There we go. So an old school, a game about not allowing us to use any kind of farm equipment at all, so no machines, yet we are permitted to build a giant factory, which presumably is powered by machines. So I don't really fully understand the logic of this, but okay, I'll roll with it because it let me do it and it'll make me some money and it'll push us nearer to this 1 million monies goal. But there we go. It just sort of strikes me as a bit weird, that one. It strikes me as a little bit odd, but whatever the case, there we go. It lets us do it, and I'm absolutely taking advantage of that. So I think we'll call it a day for now. We've got that in. I wouldn't mind it if you actually did make some stuff. if you actually made us at least one of the things. Maybe some cow milk or some cow cheese or goat's cheese. That'd be really good if we could just get one unit produced. But no, it's going a bit slow. So what we could do is, in fact, to finish this, where's the production one? There is one to increase production, isn't there? Rate of production, it's 5 grand. Oh, we've only got 16 grand. Do you know what? I don't think we can do that right now. I don't think we can afford that right now. I think that might be a very silly thing for us to do. That might be a silly thing for us to do. Yes, there is one here that reduces the price of bonus by 30%. I know, but I wanted to get that in as soon as possible before the winter came. Yeah, I don't think we do any more. I don't think we do any more training right now. Oh no, the cherry field. I'm going to have to put that in as well, aren't I? Do you know what? No, we can send the guys to water this field for now. They're not doing anything else. Go and water that field, please. If you would be so kind, that would be tremendous. And with that done, with that action underway, I think we are now going to call it a day. We're going to call it a day. In fact, no, we're not going to call it a day. They need a well over this side for 800 of your monies. Oh, come on. I better put a well. So just there, look, that'll do. So they don't have to go all the way to that well to water this field. They can go to just here. Have they just finished watering that field already? Is that it? Or have they all gone for a little lie down? Whatever. Okay, whatever the case. So let's call it a day for that. Let's call it a day. Let's pause it. Leave it there. And, yeah, I'm quite happy with that. We've got some cheese out of it finally. We've got some cow cheese, which is good. This thing is in. This thing will help us over winter. What I would like to do is get a greenhouse in. I'd just like a greenhouse. Just to get some strawberries in. I mean, I know it's going to cost us a bit. We're going to have to build the greenhouse and then get all the stuff done in the greenhouse. Do the auto irrigation sort of watering thing. And then get the, yeah, we've got to pay for the greenhouse as well, which is what, 5 grand? Oh no, they'll be cheaper now. 4 grand, hooray! So yeah, they're a bit cheaper. Yeah, I want to get that in. Just we've got some more money coming in, some more profit. Strawberries over winter is a good thing, so I think we'll do that as well next time out. And then we'll survive through to the next year. We'll get raspberries, that'll be raspberries. We'll get some fruit stuff next year as well. We'll plant some more fields in the spring and get more raspberries and fruit things in. Maybe if we can, get ourselves the frozen food factory thing, get some raspberries in there as well. So I think we'll be okay. I think by the end of 2019 we should have completed this challenge, he says, somewhat apprehensively. But you know what? We'll give it a jolly good go. But that's it for now. Hopefully you're enjoying this. It's been a bit disjointed, this part, I'll be honest. I've been a bit all over the place. But if you enjoyed me being all over the place, then please do leave a like. And also please do subscribe to keep up to date with how we get on in this particular scenario. But for now, thank you very much for joining me in the Geek Cupboard. And I'll see you next time. This room was fire-free until it wasn't. Okay, yeah, come with me if you want to live, Paul. Hop on. Whee! This is brilliant. That looks fun. Do some watery stuff. Yes, make the propane caster not explode. Yeah, the toilet's on fire. Never mind. Oh dear, that didn't go according to plan. Never mind, it's fine.